What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Split Screen featuring our friend Will Blackwell, Pittsburgh Steelers alumni. Once again, I'm so glad to have you. My name is Marlon Mjov Hovez from Antares Gaming and the UGL. Will, please introduce yourself.
So I'm Will Blackwell. I'm from Texarkana, Oakland, California. A former Pittsburgh Steeler by way of San Diego State. Married for 18 and many, many more years with 2 children. Football coach, restorative practice facilitator, and director of that same type of operation. I do love the video game, basketball and football. I've been on football a little bit. I had banded, and we'll talk about that. But basketball is where I've been shooting. Growing up as a kid, I never really owned a video game, so I always played my friends' games. So that means that you have to take some whoopings to learn how to play. I love sports. I can golf a little bit, shoot pool, fish, bowling. My dad trained me to be as he calls it, an athlete supreme, where, you put him in front of it, give him a minute, he'll be at average at the worst. So I can do a little bit.
I guess you could say that's kind of how you get better at anything. You want to get better at a sport, you kind of got to lose. You kind of got to get, slammed down into the dirt before you learn how to stand strong and be on your toes for it all. Same thing with the game. If you don't get beat, you're not going to learn how to beat the good people.
That's
right?
You got to get that callousing. You got to take your bumps and bruises on the way to success. That's how it goes. No pain, no gain.
No pain, no game. Yeah, I do want to say we're going to be hopping into the game in just a little bit. So, sit down and relax with Zip Chair, the #1 chair in esports. You already know. They brought us this episode. They brought us Will so that he could be on camera today. All the friends at Zip Chair, we appreciate them greatly. Here we go, guys. We're going to hop into the first game, playing a little 2K with my friend Will Blackwell here. Will, hold on. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. All right, we're going to choose our teams. Now, I promised we're gonna play this like you would play any of your homies. So what's your team pick right now?
I'm gonna take the Lakers, right? I'm riding with Brun. I don't care what nobody got to say. I've been riding with him all the way back when I was at Pittsburgh. I heard about him. He was like in the 8th grade or something out there. And again, ultimate athlete and a winner is what he is. I don't want to hear nothing about the wine, and all I look at is the championships.
As they say, King James, He's
James.
King.
Brun.
For me, I'm a little bit of an outsider to all the NBA, all the basketball type stuff. But, you got to give them at least a little bit of credit. I know there's a lot of haters out there for some top players in the league. But it's like, they did a lot of work to get up to where they are, regardless of if you think that they're the best player. They're for sure at the top.
If you make it pro in any sport,
you're already at the top. Exactly.
If you get in to put on a jersey, I'll just take it for this to put on a jersey in a training camp that has your number, be it 1 or 00 or whatever it is, to be in there, to get taped by, to be in the locker room with, to put on the helmet by, to sweat with, to see up close all these stars that you may get cut in 3 days, but to get there, you did something special. You are something special.
You got to put in a lot of work, yeah.
Oh, man, it takes a lot of work.
All right, for me, because I don't know too much about the teams or the players from all around the country. Sorry about that, guys. But just like you, I am a Bay Area dude myself, and I got to play the Warriors. Otherwise, my dad probably be upset with me. So got to do it.
I'm glad that you did choose the Warriors, because I want to give a shout out to Steph and the whole Warriors. For standing strong through adversity right now is what they're proving right now. To see if can they come out of what they are going through. Injuries hit everyone at some point in time, and he's a Hall of Fame right in front of us, a Hall of Fame player. We all know that. Now, here's one of the tests that he had to say, because he got championships, but this is an adversity. He worked through the adversity that he had with his ankles early in his career to come and get these championships, and now he has injuries with other people on the team and says, can you do it with a different type of cast, right? And so I think it's a great challenge for him. We're looking forward to seeing what he does. Nothing against the Warriors. I love the Warriors. I watched them my whole time here. One of the things I didn't like about the situation was like, when the Warriors were sorry, that's when I loved them the most. And then it just seemed like a whole bunch of bandwagoners jumped on from all over the place. And, so I ain't gonna get on that. I'm gonna let them have that. But much love to the Warriors also. But Bron, and I gotta give a shout out to my dog Diesel, Shaq Diesel in here, the greatest big man ever. Still got to shout out Bill Russell from McClymonds High School. Got to shoot that over there because that's Mac House. But Diesel though, right? That's my favorite team when Jordan left, because I was riding with Jordan and I like Magic over there too with the Lakers when they were winning. It's hard not to like them. I mean, you've been programmed. Those are the games on TV. So you watch what's on TV. You start to enjoy the players. You see good basketball. But everyone loves Michael Jordan. It's hard to find someone that says they don't like him. They might try to compare somebody to him. But you love Michael Jordan. And then when Diesel was another phenom that just came through, you never seen another body like that, right? So I just want to shoot them out right quick because those are my players that I like the most.
I love it. We love to give the shout outs out here to the people that deserve it. So hit the start game, ready up for me. Let's hop in this. Hopefully I don't butcher the Warriors name for all the fans out there. I'd like to make the disclaimer, I'd maybe not be able to put it in post, but I do not represent the Warriors anyway. If anything, this is more like a show them what not to do type thing.
This will be my first time really playing with the Warriors. I've been playing with the all-time Lakers. I should say with the regular Lakers. We've been playing all time. So this will be a little different for me, but I know the gist of the game. So don't worry about it. We're going to have some fun, talk a little noise, man, and talk a little bit of everything.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. Getting in with the jump ball. Got to stretch, Got to be able to. Oh, shit, it's going. We starting early. All right. I'm in the wrong spot. Nope. So that's how it's gonna be.
This is definitely it moves a little different on this. I guess online. We normally playing offline. But
oh no!
Oh. Don't worry about it. That's Bron. He's supposed to do that.
He's supposed to do that. Good to know. All right.
He's supposed to do that. It's just Bron. Hey, one of the things I love right now that I'm able to. Oh, we got to slap that.
No. All right. Hey, I'll take the foul. Let's go. Here we go. We get it. I'll take what I can get.
You got Iceberg on your whole team, huh? Man, he gonna move.
No!
Gotta stay in it.
This is all right. We're gonna slow down a little bit. Here we go. He ain't gonna see it coming.
Oh,
that is not what I wanted to do.
That wasn't a bad shot though.
No.
Hey,
that's okay. Good job. Get the foul. Slow him down a little bit.
So I gotta shoot out. I shout out. What's his name? Moneybag Yo. Is that what it is? Yeah. Run it up. Yeah, I love his music right now. I want to give a shout out to him, man. You come to the Bay Area, come holler at your boy, man. Catch me on Instagram, Will Blackwell Jr. Holler at your boy one time. You got love out here. He's waiting for you. You hear me? He's waiting for you. Okay. Run it up. Oh my God! Yes, it's a little bit different online than it is in.
Touch right there. Didn't see that coming.
Ooh!
No! I thought I'd get the and one. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, this is my chance to get on the board. All right.
Marlon, I don't know if you knew that I played basketball in high school, right?
I think you told me a little bit about that. Tell me a little bit more about your baller days. All right.
So,
you said it might have gone a little further than high school too, right?
Well, they were supposed to. When I got my scholarship, just said, okay,
I'm on the board. I'm on the board. Let's go. Quit the game out. Already won. It's done.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. I just wanted to not have 0 points by the end of this game.
Man, I hear you on that.
So keep going about high school. Sorry.
Yeah, so in junior high, I was a part of a team that was very special in Oakland. That we only lost like 3 games in 3 years. That's like 7th through 9th grade. And then I went to high school, and I played 3 years of varsity there. I started 3 years of varsity, and some of the guys that I played rec basketball with, we went to AAU and won gold medal for Northern California. And at that time, there was no GoFundMe, so we didn't have the money to go play against the likes of Stackhouse and some of those guys in North Carolina. But I got the medal at my mom's house, and we won it at Stanford. And so from there, I chose San Diego State. Coming out of high school in football, I was rated by USA Today the 13th.
Damn.
Rated player in the country. I was a parade All-American.
So how'd you get yourself over to football from all that?
Well, basketball I didn't have as high a rating, because I played a lot of different positions in basketball, but I was recruited. And so football I did, and because I like basketball a lot, when I talked to San Diego State, it was like, well, I could actually go to a bigger school, but I would come there if they allowed me to play basketball too. And they did. And so when I got there, the coaches got fired after 3 months. After the season, I redshirted, and the coaches got fired and told me that I could play basketball. And
damn. So you got the offer to play college ball.
Yeah.
And then they were just like, nah, go ahead and play football. After he got fired,
when the new coaches came in, they were from the NFL. They were NFL coaches. Coach Ted Tollner, Charles McDaniels, Ed White. A lot of these guys are, longtime NFL. And so when I went to tell them, like, hey, coach, the previous coaches said that I could play basketball. He said, Will, there's 15 million guys that are 6 feet, 6'1", your size, trying to play basketball. You have a future in football. So you're not going to play basketball. And it was the end of me, playing competitive basketball, but it was the beginning of me legitimately hearing somebody say, you're going to get there.
And
so,
you're going to have your chance, at the top.
I ended up winning freshman of the year.
Into that next gear.
And then I went on to, tie the school record in catches my sophomore year. And
Marlon.
This kind of remarkable drive and
we were the first team that had 2 1,000-yard receivers, a 3,500-yard passer, and an 1,800-yard rusher, which George Jones, Billy Blanton, the quarterback, George Jones, running back, Oz Hakeem, who played for the Rams also, and myself. George and I both played for the Steelers, and Oz went to the Rams and played there. I don't know if you remember that great punt return, kick return receiver at number 81 at St. Louis Rams. We made history in college together. I was number 2, he was number 3, and we took a lot of pride in complimenting each other. And so that's bruh still to this day. Saying like that. I just talked to him yesterday, matter of fact. Still to this day. So he's a gamer also, man. I want to get him to hook up so he can get on too.
Well, we're going to have to invite him to come onto the show sometime. We'll get a little trio going. It'll be you and me versus him this time.
Yeah,
so that I don't get all bullied like this. That'll be about even.
Yeah,
is he that good at
he's
2K?
good. Man. He's good. I played against him many times. He's real good.
You're going to have to carry me hard. Man, that's such an interesting story, though. Imagine how different things might have been had that coach not get fired, had you gone and maybe taken the scholarship for basketball instead.
Puts up a 3.
You know, I knew when I was young, I knew that football was my natural sport. That, you know, because it involves
And there's the
a
call
different
on James.
physicality that you can't do in
That's his first
basketball,
foul.
right?
Mm-hmm.
It's really a man sport because you have to be tough. Like, it's like basketball has contact every so often. I mean, you boxing out, but football, it's a fight every play. You know, a fight every play, and I really like that living in. I liked it even more. I liked it when I was young, but I liked it more in Oakland because of all of the cats that assumed that they were tough or whatever because they were from whatever neighborhood. Ain't none of that out here. Ain't none of that out here. You got to come see me.
He ain't letting me through at all, man.
Yeah, so it was
And it's Oubre, the drive.
Come on.
Misses from
I
close
still like to shoot hoop. I mean, well, I want to shoot hoop.
ball here for Los Angeles.
I'm
And I
scared
wish
to
I could shoot hoop too. I can't even jump.
Drummond.
Yeah, I'm scared to shoot hoop though. I don't want to get hurt.
Every time they get scored on during this
little more physical.
What? I've played. Well, I've had enough surgeries, you know, and I don't want to.
From the arc.
I got enough injuries from sports.
The Lakers with the ball. With a 9-point lead.
How many injuries would you say you had
Finished off.
playing football? Let's say,
Surgeries or injuries? Yeah, that's a different. Those are different numbers.
let me hear both stats.
I never really counted injuries. I count surgeries. I had what
Drummond.
I want to say maybe 4 surgeries, and injuries. Man, injury is something that you may miss some time for. You may miss a practice or maybe a game or something like that. It's different between injured and hurt.
Right.
We're all playing hurt. Injured, you can't do it, or if you're trying to do it, you're not at the power enough to help the team. You're probably at the power to hurt the team. So injured, and I've had a broken foot, fractured ribs, some shoulder separation, concussions, ACL on both legs, PCL, black eyes, dislocated fingers.
You just got a fully new body at this point, huh?
I don't want to say it's new. I don't want to say it's new.
Not original factory condition, I mean.
I actually have a cadaver in my. I did an ACL, PCL. That's what ended me at the Rams in 2002. My last attempt at a season. The Rams, and I blew my knee there. So I had a patella tendon reconstruction along with a cadaver for my ACL, PCL, 2 ligaments in that leg, my left leg. And so that's when, I got a body part from someone that I don't know. But shout out to everybody that's donated a body part, that are no longer here, that are here to help somebody else's life, to, better them, to help them heal. I just want to give appreciation for, for everybody around that, because I'm here, I'm able to, function behind that. That was needed. It was there for me. So I just want to let everybody appreciate that. I had a cousin who had a liver transplant once, and so I was thankful for her being able to receive that, for the person that was able to, donate that.
I love that. Yeah, I got a buddy who I went to high school with him. When he was a kid, he needed like a major surgery, like he needed an organ. And, he told me all the time about, he carried the little photo around of the guy who, he got his organs. I think he did work with Donate Life California. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
And man, like, every time you see every Instagram post, every achievement he gets, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, whatever I see from him, he's always like, you know, I got to give it up to the guy who gave me the chance to do all this. Like, he wouldn't be alive if it weren't for the donation from, you know, the man that, you know, unfortunately passed away, but was able to make such a big difference even after his passing. So I got to give a lot of respect to the people that donate.
Yeah, you know, what courage, what strength they have, you know. I'm thankful. You know, it's not like it was an organ, but still a gift.
Mm-hmm. You know, I like to, I talked to my mom about that. You know, it raised in, you know, religious household, all this stuff. And I told her, I'm like, you know, after I die, like, I have it on my license. I plan to donate my organs after I pass away. And she's like, you know what? Like, it's not for her. So, like, she's a little bit afraid of it. She's like, I totally respect it because, you know, God knows somebody needs it down here. You know, we got the rest of me up there. That you know, help somebody out down here while we can.
Yeah, for real. What was the name of that organization you said? Donate California?
I want to say it's Donate Life. I'm gonna have to check up and double check on what that is.
I would love to do something with them, man. You know, if we can set up something with that, that would be cool.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard,
Oh,
really in the rebounding numbers
man,
as well.
Okay,
I'm gonna need somebody to donate some life to me here because I'm getting killed. So
7th grade?
yeah, this is like 2nd grade that I played basketball. Oh my god. Oh no.
Back to Green.
You know what it is? I'm a little bit late with all of my shots. I think I got to figure out the timing a little bit so I'm more accurate.
And the foul
Shit.
on Andrew Wiggins.
Okay.
No, so
Okay,
I haven't
here you
played.
go. So to steal is square.
Right.
To jump at a shot is triangle. I don't know if you know that or not.
I did figure that one, yeah.
Yeah, so stealing the ball, you push square, and then
That's how I accidentally fouled you there.
yeah.
'Cause I was like, he's just gonna. Oh, you know what? I just need to let the AI do their thing.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Green. The shot off that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. The shot meter. Is it? Do you have a shot meter on your shot?
Yeah, I do.
On deep. Iman Green with the rebound. Warriors trailed by 19.
Okay, we don't want to give
Guys, they're
it.
looking
Okay.
to score here.
I got a little bit of a cushion. What we say? We got definitely a pad. That's where we got at least 10-point pad cushion. You know, so something that's a little lingo that we get to screaming around here when it's really.
And just
You
over
know,
Got a
that's it.
cushion. Yeah, you're sitting on a feathery bed, man. That's a lot of cushion you got there.
Going to the hold on.
Take the shot. Oh,
Hey, look,
damn.
You going to the hole. He ain't trying to take no jumpers
Yeah.
or nothing.
While we continue this here, I do want to make another shout out. Thank you to our sponsor, ZipChair, official licensee of the NFL, NBA, MLB, Call of Duty, and more for gear.
Matthews has got himself going
Yeah.
there. His first
We
point
love our
is from
ZipChair
the
sponsors out there.
Pass to
That's
Green.
right.
Now here's Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. And a
Oh,
take
my,
on that
I
one.
thought I
Should've
had
shoot
it.
two here. That
No.
one on Davis.
Oh, man.
This is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D.
And another shout out to anybody out there as a caregiver or you know, a loved one, a family member that you're taking care of that has a disability. Those caregivers and loved ones, I want to just give a shout out to those people that are caring for people and taking care of people. That's what we need more of, and they have to get their acknowledgement. So, you know, if you are one of those people, Will Blackwell, Willie Butler said, "What's up? Keep it going for our people."
And the winner's
Thank you.
mentality Wiggins has is commendable.
You know, I love to, you know, I love to see that as well. That's one of the things that I'm so appreciative about gaming, right?
Pass to Davis.
I help out with a little bit of high school, like esports stuff out in Berkeley. You know, shout out to the students at St. Mary's Esports. But it's one of those things that it includes a lot more people. There's so much power they get from like organized sports and clubs and otherwise. and just not everybody is able to physically
And here's
do
Hill.
sports all the time.
Still
You
getting
know,
warmed up
whether
offensively.
it be
No spring
from
yet him.
injuries,
Takes a
something
three.
that you're born with, or otherwise.
Three for the
Uh,
Lakers.
Not all sports are that accessible. Whereas video games,
From beyond,
Oh.
Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
damn,
And so it's
missed the shot for the half. But yeah, so many people are able to enjoy these social activities, enjoy these learning things through games and learning teamwork that wouldn't otherwise be able to. So I like to shout out the people at home, the people that are helping, caretakers and otherwise, as well as those people that are being taken care of. You know, here in the gaming space, we want everybody to feel welcome. You know, it's something where you can have fun and enjoy these experiences that otherwise you couldn't.
No good that time.
I hear you on that.
Great D that time from Davis.
All inclusive.
Los Angeles
All
leading
inclusive.
by
All
23.
inclusive. Speaking of that, have you ever been on an all-inclusive vacation? What a way to do it.
Here's
You know what?
Caruso.
I have one time. My cousin got married in Cancun a few years ago, right?
Davis surveying the
And
floor.
we did
Clock
this.
at 6.
The hotel itself wasn't all inclusive, but we did a water park that was all inclusive. You know, food, drinks, all of it. Anywhere I stopped, a bar I could just order, and I didn't have to carry my wallet with me or anything. I just had this little stamp on my hand, and I was in it. Oh man, that's the way to do it. You're tired, just sit down and be like, hey, like let me get a drink real quick.
It's a tough call, you know.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's going down.
Oh,
KD's got a couple.
That was a
it's
good-
once again, I'm still learning the timing.
Yeah, that's what it takes. I mean,
Is more than
just like anything, it just takes some repetitions.
it's a toss-up.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree. Here's Caruso.
Ooh, got the foul.
As the whistle blows,
Is that a is that my shot? No, yes it is. All right.
the Lakers have
This shot, about to sink it in for our sponsor, Zip Chair. You know, shout out Zip Chair. Your team, your chair, your game. Oh, it's not even my shot. Oh, well.
the first free throw.
That's okay.
And
We're gonna sink
it still
anyway.
got sunk.
Yeah,
For you,
there
Zip Chair.
go.
Your
Say
team,
that.
your chair, your game, and your shot, apparently. No matter what team is shooting it.
That's
All
right.
about that. Yeah, we keep shouting out Zip Chair. If you guys ever check it out, go to the Zip Chair website. Zip Chair Gaming, also on Twitter, you can find them. And find the UGL's shop on there. You got things for our different teams as well as the UGL itself.
So he
A
makes
lot of
one
cool
of two
gear
as
that
the
you
second one
can
misses.
jump in on.
And it's the Warriors on the break.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
The Lakers with the
I
rebound.
thought I had that back.
Push it to the limit. Oh, let me give another shout out there. Thigh Stop, Ross. What's happening over here, man? Come on out here and holler at your boy, Will Blackwell, on Instagram, 89. We got, there's love out here for Ross. Boss. I like Rick Ross.
Ooh. Oh!
Second chance
Ooh,
effort.
he should have slammed that.
Damn.
Give me some money.
Swirling a little bit. And fall.
Yeah.
AD was trying to bait the defense into jumping first. He wisely gets the contact and marches himself straight to the foul line.
Have you had those thighs from Thigh Stop?
Second trip to the line in the
Thigh
game.
That's
stop? No.
what, I mean, it was Wing Stop, but you got to go online and order
Him last
Thigh
season,
Stops.
85% is what he
I
made.
haven't even heard of thigh stop. Hold on.
And
What?
that one falls for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, my wing place right now, there's this little food truck that drives around out here, Richmond, Pinole, Hercules, S&K. Shout out to those guys. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they got some good ones. They got like a really good and like thick chicken sandwich. You know, I know everybody been doing chicken sandwiches lately. You know, every restaurant, every fast food place been doing a chicken sandwich. But I gotta say, like, sometimes
Quarter of basketball.
they're really hitters. You know?
Right.
They could use
There's a lot of good
here
ones.
to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
I'm gonna finish with double digits at least,
So
right?
Davis, he'll bring the
Probably.
ball up for the Los
Maybe.
Angeles Lakers.
Yes!
They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Green. No good off the front iron.
Oh my
This has
god.
been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Ah, I'm just gonna keep jumping until you shoot it. Oh,
It's Davis with the drop. Pass to Kuzma. And it's the
Got you
Warriors
one.
on the break.
Oh, got
Wins
to
double digits.
Listen to that. I love that.
See, all right, let me tell you. So I only played football for a little bit in high school, right? But I played a lot of track and field, all right? And that sport is all about breaking your PR. So that's what we're doing today. Just trying to beat ourselves at this point.
Right. I hear
You already beat me. You beat me in the first quarter, let's
better
be
than you
honest.
did last game.
Curry stats. And one thing that jumps out, and it might be a little surprising.
Yeah, dude, do a little better than you did last game. I threw shot put and discus. Yeah, I'm a big dude with, you know, the muscles are coming back. You know, but
He said, I don't want one of these.
I'm gonna give you more of the flex. Like, hey, can we get a flex screen on there real quick? You know, the only place I could really flex in 2K, it ain't happening.
Hey, it will. You just got to put your reps in the same way you did to get those.
Should be cleaning the glass like that.
Well, let me see it. Give me a quick flex, right? Yeah, you're already flexing on me in game. Give me a flex. What you got? Gear on you. You got muscles on you. Nice shoes.
Right now. I've been a little. I've been off my workout. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna never be sloppy. I don't want to say never. You know, but I've been in better shape. I've been in better shape. And, you know, speaking of, so then once I get, that's one of the things that happens when if somebody says like what you just say, hey man, you need to show me a gun. It's like,
That's just enough to bench
I'm slack.
You
You caught me when I was slack.
Caught me when I haven't been on it.
And I'm not
Right.
It's oh man, no, I'm not. I'm cutting right now, not bulking. You know.
Right.
My
Here's Caruso.
I had helped a couple of guys that were, you know, older guys, you know, heavier guys, get back to working out, which were, you know, I call them, you know, small time calisthenics in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to work. We're doing a lot of movement, and they saw success without injury. The motto is we just want to do enough to where we can come back tomorrow.
Right.
You know, a lot of people go to work out and they do so much on that day, they're hurting bad. And then you can't come back, and then you miss 3 or 4 days trying to get, you know,
Let me tell you, I'm hurting bad after that shot right there. That one hurt me bad. Hey, I feel it though. Let me tell you. All right, short story time, Will.
ooh,
Curry with the 3, the man himself. All right, I knew he wouldn't let me down. Steph,
really well done.
shout out to you and the whole family.
In a hurry.
Oh, that's the other thing. He shout out to Steph. Man, I need reservations, Steph. I need reservations. I heard that they got that the restaurant is over there supposed to be booked for what, like 3 years or something?
Long reservation, shoot.
That's what I was told. I'm like,
Yeah. Let me tell you, we're hanging out. I'll get us reservations at Everett and Jones. All right, little barbecue.
Hey, but show that, yo, Evan and Jones. Hey, that's in the backyard, so we right there. We don't have no trouble right there. That's our folks right there.
So what I did want to tell you, what you're talking about, you've been working with some big dudes. I'm a big dude myself. Last time we hung out, Will, a few months back, and I don't know if we could roll the clip of when Will and I were casting together for the UGL Finals, and it was the Madden event for UGL Finals. Back then, I was just getting started with my fitness journey, and since then, I've lost. In the past year, I've lost about 70 pounds.
Man, let me do this here.
We reach the fourth quarter of a game that may be already out of hand.
What I'm talking about.
About 70 pounds down since then, man. It's been a long grind, and I still got plenty more to go. But
What's wrong with it?
you know, it's hard work. Like you said, it's about being able to get back in every day. You know, like today, I didn't want to go to the gym. I had a lot of work to get done. I had just driven over to Brad's place in the morning. And but I said, like, I know I'd be disappointed with myself in the morning if I don't. Oh.
Launches it.
Yeah, if I didn't go, I'd be disappointed with myself. because I know I've been working so hard for this, and you know, of course you do get to give yourself a break, a little cheat day, whatever. But
They get a hand on
oh,
it. It's thrown by Green.
He stripped me.
And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope.
fouled me on the way up. Yeah,
That's his first foul. And the Warriors
I
making a
had the
change here.
breakaway. Come on, man.
I had to get it.
I mean, see, I don't know if you guys have been noticing my strategy, but every time Will has the ball, I'm trying to just distract him with talking.
Goes up off the inbound.
Hey.
And
Love that defense. Rises up.
And you know, I know y'all listen to me and like, man, he sure is slow with how he's talking in the middle of playing. Oh,
Bazemore on the
yeah,
wing.
it's all right.
Over Caldwell Pope.
Let's go.
And the
Caldwell
Warriors miss
Pope.
again.
Remember,
Oh,
Floats it up for James.
no! The alley-oop to it.
oh, so if you want to do an alley oop, you hit a triangle twice whenever you see the guy or whatever. That's
Down
what.
low.
Oh, okay.
And they get in the
Like you
lane.
hit that quick.
He said hit triangle twice. I was like, all right, I'm hitting I'm a man of instruction. All right, you tell me to do something, I'm just gonna send it.
To let up.
Come on, right now.
Moment. That's his
That's it.
instinct.
So my dad
The flame.
love the man, but he has a very Army mindset. He was in the U.S. Army like way before I was born,
Uses the glass to
and
finish the layup.
Mine was too.
and so it's this mindset of like, tell me to do it once, all right? Because the more times he has to tell me, the more upset he gets.
To the middle.
So it's like, all right, hear it once, just do it immediately, so I don't forget the exact instruction.
Bazemore. It's holding
Look,
the loss.
it's heckin' funny you say that, man, because my father is from the Army, also military, and here I am is like saying something like, "Hey man, didn't I just say that?"
Fifth miss of the game. He has made 6 of his 11
Like,
shots.
No,
I hear you.
And stolen
They
by
serious
LeBron.
about it.
they're serious.
Davis.
Do what I say and do it the first time. And the more times I have to explain myself, the worse you're gonna be off on it.
What can happen?
Absolutely great.
My dad is a very loving dude. So
paying off.
To the
Hey,
inside.
I hear you on that.
I gotta say that he might watch the episode later.
It's Caldwell.
My dad's also a gamer too, man. He's probably, honestly, my dad's probably playing some StarCraft right at the moment.
Around
Really?
Earlier this year, I think for a few months, because my dad just retired this year.
and
So,
it's Contavious Caldwell
oh wait, that was
Pope
me.
with the
Nice.
foul.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
That'll be
What's
his second
up?
foul of the
My
game.
dad went from I don't want no cell phone, son, to now he posting on Facebook. You know.
Yeah, my dad's always on Facebook. Mom and dad always on Facebook. My dad's a gamer though, and that's where I get it from. My first video game, I was 3 years old. My dad had me playing StarCraft.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a complex game for the youngin. But
Drummond.
get it started at an early age, you might be decent.
And when you can't
I didn't really play the 2K games. I'd say that the sport game that I probably played the most as a kid would be probably Madden.
Yeah.
The mindset
I hear you.
Actually, you know, shout out to Brad Fluellen, our homeboy behind the camera that's doing production right now. Since I was in high school, I played a lot of PGA and Tiger Woods Pro Tour, you know. So that's a big shout out to Brad.
Say that once.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout.
He said, yeah, y'all can't hear it through the recording, but he's saying y'all ain't want none. Nope.
There were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean,
He
it's
got
hard
the
to
green
think
jacket
what didn't
ready to go.
right for them. Game planning by the
Letting himself
Oh, you see Bron Bron over there trying to break you off?
team was just on target.
And we watched one guy.
Hey, I always, you know,
All right.
I wanted to be my trademark that I say this. I want to give a shout out to my mama and my daddy because I love them.
Now, this was a showcase night of his
I just wanted to say that. I'm so appreciative that they had me. You know.
Ah, I had to jump too much for that one.
Oh, Bron Bron on fish grease. That's fish grease on his feet. Let's see if he can win.
Come on. Come on.
Out to the right wing.
No, it was too early.
And too long on the shot.
I thought I had it. 30 seconds.
They've got a 13-2 run goal.
He launched.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Making every effort
We're doing it
to put
down.
this game on ice.
He loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game.
Dude, I am
Wanting
just
to let
not.
go of the rope.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
You know what the sad thing is? The other idea was for us to play some Madden, and I don't think it would have been any better in there.
It could have been better there. Because I haven't played. Oh, that's what we didn't talk about. I hadn't played Madden really since like 05.
Since 05, you haven't played Madden?
I probably played.
When were you last in the NFL? What was your last year in the NFL?
2001.
2001.
Yes, I played with Pittsburgh from 97 to 2001, and in 2002 I signed with the Rams, and that's when I hurt my knee in that training camp too. Had that surgery from there, and that was it right there. Shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I got to holler at them out there, you know, from the coaching staff to the front office, the grounds keepers, and the equipment guys in there. Those are all my folks out there. And shout out to the city of Pittsburgh. They showed me a lot of love. The 5 years I was out there, it was, you know, a tremendous time for me. You know, obviously, you know, I'm embedded in Pittsburgh history, you know, being drafted there. And I got a couple of, and I had an injury-riddled career, but I guess my biggest highlights that I'm second all-time in kick return touchdowns behind Rod Woodson. I had two. Well, I had three, but my one of them got called back, so I had two. And so Woodson has three, so I'm second there. And I'm fifth in kick return yardage in the history of Pittsburgh Steelers. So without any kick returns in college at all. And so it was. And
they coming in, they're like, "Hey, you're gonna be that guy," and you were like, "Well, damn. I mean, somebody got to do it," and you said, "I'll do it right."
I want to get in. I want to get in. It's just like I want to be in.
I love that. All right, I think we're gonna jump into a fun little segment here that we have planned out. I didn't. So we're gonna do a little segment that I like to call. I mean, you might have seen it before. This or that. Between this or that, I want you to tell me which one you would choose over the other, and you can justify it however you want. Which one's your favorite?
Ooh.
You know what? Which one would you pick? You know, over the other, and you can explain as much or as little as you want to me, but I need you to choose this or that. So, here we go. Once again, this or that segment sponsored by ZipChair. Your team, your chair, your game. Here we go. Gonna shoot them off. Ready? Number one, Pac-Man.
I had Pac-Man first, so I'm gonna go with Pac-Man.
Going Pac-Man. Here we go. This or that, Air Forces or Jordans?
Jordans.
Jordan straight up. This or that, elevator or stairs?
Oh man, you know, as soon as you said that, it made me think of my boy George Jones. I had to give a shout out to him. He said Bruce Lee said always take the stairs.
All right, this or that, wine or beer?
Oh man, oh country boy, you know them country boys on the, you know. It's gonna be beer.
This or that, coffee or tea?
Oh man, I have to go with tea. I told myself I wouldn't drink coffee until I got to 50, and now my wife goes there, and I like, get me something. And then I went with one of my partners. I like, man, I don't drink coffee. What you get? Just give me yours. I'm gonna see what that's like. So I've tried coffee a little bit recently because I've been with people that were going to get it. You know, they Starbucks fanatics. Mm-hmm. But me, I'll take the tea, green tea, or
default to the tea.
Know, yeah, I like green tea.
I think I already know the answer to this one, but city or country?
Ooh, you said city or country?
City or country, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, you know, that kind of confuses me, you know, and I'll just explain. So I say city or country. As I introduce myself, which I'm gonna do, there's a lot of people out there that may be similar to me in life of how they were born somewhere but raised somewhere else, and you have family members in the city that you're from, and you're from another city also that are family members there too. And so I said I'm from Texarkana, Oakland, California, because I got blood relatives all down there on both sides of the border of Texarkana. And then I was raised right out here where I put them stats and them numbers up and got, you know, broke bread, blood, sweat, and tears right here in the Bay in Oakland. The heart of the Bay, I'm gonna say it like that. So for me, I had to go on and say, I can't just claim no one city. So I'm going to just say our country.
Going country. But if we could have chosen it, it would have been the town. You already know. This or that, rap or R&B.
Look at that, rap or R&B. I'm 46, and so there's no way that you can separate those from a guy at this age. I want to allow people to separate those because there's no way that I'm going to say I'm listening to all rap, and there's no way that I'm going to say I'm listening to all R&B. But I like those. Like Chris Brown, love his music. Shout out to CB out there, man. I've been rocking with him since he's Tappahannock and somewhere over there like that. I think that's what he said. That's my boy. You got love out here in the town too, man. Step out here, holler at your boy. We right here waiting for you. It's good. But Chris Brown can rap and sing, so that's R&B mixed with that. So you have a lot of guys that are mixing that in between, like T-Pain. T-Pain is great. I love T-Pain also. Very talented people. So to separate rap from R&B for me is like taking a part of yourself away, which I want them both. So I'm a cake and ice cream guy. I want both of mine. So that's gonna be both.
It's gonna be both. The one answer that does stump on the this or that, rap and R&B can't be separated. I feel you. Personally, gotta go with the R&B for myself. Yeah. But I do love both. Really, really do. Well, thank you all for joining us today for this episode of Split Screen. My name is Marlon M. Jafalvez, and with me, formerly from the Pittsburgh Steelers, we had Will Blackwell. Will, go ahead and wave bye to all the fans out there. If you want to make a shout out real quick, go ahead.
Oh, well, first and foremost, I got to give it up to Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. And then I'm going to go on and say the Blackwell family, the Gaylor family, the Albert family. Shout out to my boy Chuck, all my loved ones, the fellas, Mac House, Skyline, my daughter, and then my namesake. Daddy, do it for you, Trey. I love you, boy. My son's name, I'm William Jr. He's the third, so I got to give it up to him. Got to leave it on my boy right there because it's all about how you set up your folks and what you're doing for somebody outside yourself.
Speaking of setting ourselves up for the future, I want to once again thank our sponsor, Zip Chair, for sponsoring this episode of Split Screen. And if you want to watch more episodes of Split Screen, the new stuff, the old stuff, and maybe some other type of gaming and esports television, you can check it out here on ESTV all the time, running through the channel. Everybody have a great day.
All right.